Alright, yeah. What Remains of Edith Finch is there in the background. I have no idea what to expect from this game. Just a little random variety game that's been recommended a lot. So I don't really know what it's about. I just know that there's a lot of people who like it, so I thought we could hop into this as a, bit of a change of pace, checking out this game. Are you set to late? Yeah, let's do that. Chat, is this a spoopy game? I don't think so, but I'm not 100%. Let me reset the sound. There we go. No? Okay. Alright, no spoopy. So if you're a scaredy pants, you're okay. Once Two Brothers remake is released, you should play also a very cool short game. I already played the Two Brothers game. Is the remake gonna be any different to the original? Like, is it like a graphical overhaul, or is it like actually gonna be different? I mean, I did forget the story, so I could just play it again, to be fair. It's depressing? Okay. Oh, it already did re-release, okay. Looks better if I did some tweaks here and there. Okay. Hello, Annie, how are you? And I just got in. What game is this? This game is called What Remains of Edith Finch. It's meant to be a good game. I don't really know anything about it, so I can't really describe it any other way. It's not scary. It's a short little game, so if you're tuning in now, you will be able to experience the full game together with me. So yeah, let's hop into it. Okay, so we have a book here apparently. Edith Finch, journal.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
The house. Okay. So it seems like it's a little girl, and some kind of story is being told. We can move the Luna cam. If you got the sub in before she switched games. Oh, Ramus, hello. Sorry, I didn't even think about that. In case anyone was in the middle of subbing. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. Glad you got your game. I need to just remove, not remove, but just move Luna a little bit. Here we go. There we go. Bit more symmetrical. What year is this game from? It looks very pretty.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
2017? Okay, it's relatively new. It's like Fallout 76.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, okay, so her brother had a funeral.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
In her will, so her mother also died. Okay.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
There's a path down and there's a path up. Chat, do we go down or do we go up? Where do you want to go? Up. We go up, down, 50-50. Down, down, down like the mood of the game. Alright, let's go down. It's really dark here, too.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I kind of want to, like, harvest these flowers. It's like, play too much ESO and
The
too
woods
much
around the house have always
Fallout.
been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Okay. In Skyrim you could. Oh, that's the game I need to play next. Yeah, my cat is a girl. It's the orange girl. Missing. Milton Finch. Another family member? Oh, I guess up would have taken us to the same place. It seems. Washington.
The house was exactly like I remembered it.
Whoa,
the way I'd been dreaming
massive.
about it.
Physics? What is going on here? It reminds me of a series of unfortunate
As
events.
a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can see the supporters, but damn, I would not trust this. What, you see that and you're like, yeah, that's fine. You're crazy. I would not trust them.
Now, as a 17-year-old,
Still really not
I knew
recommend.
exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Okay, so she's now 17. Now 17. The axe. I'm from Sweden. What are these? Gary's potting mix. Okay. More missing flyers. All right.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
No. Of course not. Can't be that simple.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Okay, so her brother is dead, her mother is dead, and there's a missing flyer. The missing flyer was either maybe one of those who died, or the dad? Dad is still missing? We don't know anything about the dad yet. Or maybe the missing was about myself. I didn't really see the picture. Am I gonna go in like an animal?
Crawling
Alright,
through the
I'm a
doggy
cat
door
now.
used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, I guess pet door it is. The pet door. Look at that armor bench. This game is really pretty. I like the art style.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Of course. The power had been turned off the night we left. So that means she did not leave after everyone passed away. She left with them.
For the first time
degree.
in years, I felt like I was home.
Really? Now she feels at home? Okay.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Alright, we got names here now. So we are Edith, probably. Dawn, mother. Louis, brother. Edie, grandmother. Okay, we don't have the dad. In loving memory of Louis. Yeah, that's the brother. So he died in 2010. And it looks like 2010 is when they stopped moving this calendar as well. But this is January. But he died in November. So he died way past they stopped moving the calendar. Son of Dawn, great-grandson to Edie. Okay. Son of Dawn? Wait, the father is not mentioned. Because he's not the son of one person, he's the son of two people. Okay. Interesting. Good to note.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Apple pie. I want apple pie right now.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Okay, fair enough. And that looks so good too. Warm apple pie? Yes. Warm. Wait. Why are you asking warm apple pie question mark? Is cold apple pie a thing? Annie, yeah? Am I missing something? It's a movie quote? American Pie? Oh! Okay, I see. Take a screenshot of this and bake this. Wait, actually true. It's actual full recipe. It's actually true. Oh no, the cups again. No, I don't want another American measurement stuff, guys. I need something which has Swedish measurements. It's okay, Annie. I don't know the reference either. Nice. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Okay, let's check this corner first.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Okay, so the night they left in a wreck. That's interesting to note.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Okay. I'm assuming she doesn't mean a literal bomb. Just a metaphor. Killing everyone, but not the furniture. So killing the people.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
A smile with
Even
too
the
many
fireplace
teeth.
had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
After it sank? Excuse me? Okay. They left a flat screen TV there? Yeah, look at that. Expensive TV. They must have been in a rush. Okay, we have a door, but we're not gonna take that yet. We still have more to explore here. Barbara.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara,
Sven.
along with the rest of the house.
He built the whole house? Great-Grandpa Sven. This is the kitchen, right? Yeah. Okay. Newspaper?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
She had two brothers? One brother went missing and one brother died. Because the other one was not called Milton. And also, the other one was specified to have died. What's the date? Date of birth 92? Date missing 2003? Oh, he was much older. Wait, what was the... Wait. I didn't... Wait. I didn't know how old the other brother was, actually. 88. Okay, never mind. Well, he died at 22. 88. So this one was younger. And this one disappeared as a child still. Yeah, this one was a kid when they disappeared. 11 years old. Oh shit. Okay, well then. She had one brother missing since they were 11 years old, and it happened so long ago that at this point he would be like 20, or 30. Are we in 2017 now? And then she had a mother who also died, and another brother who died. Everyone's just, Jesus. Everyone's cursed.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Okay. What is this door? What kind of bookcase is that? It's a mess.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
What? Excuse me? Okay, can I enter the library? Okay. I don't think I can go in here. No. Okay. Oh, there's an upstairs too. Okay, let's check this first, I guess. Oh, it's a basement. Okay. Chat? Oh, wait, I may not even
Mom
have the
always
key.
told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Yeah, okay. Now we know. Alright, we're going up. I was gonna ask you guys, do we go up or do we go down?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
She what? Sealed up all the bedrooms? Wait, is that so that her kids don't leave in the middle of the night? Or what? What is this? They all had peepholes. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Wait, what? They have a room that belongs to someone who's dead? They never gave it to somebody new? Is this normal? She also died at 10. Holy macaroni. Why? Okay, it's a mask. Yeah, okay.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
If she sealed up all the rooms, like, where did they sleep? I don't see that many bedrooms. Okay, well, this guy is, I don't know, I guess he died naturally, so he didn't have a sealed room.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Secret passages.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I guess we go in. Let's check it out. Or do I go back and check the other rooms first?
It's clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Milton. That's the brother who disappeared. What if he disappeared because he went here? Meow. Hi, Maya. Meow. 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 Meow.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
She came, made some noise, and left. She's like, meow, 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 meow. Why is Luna so boring and being old and just laying there? Meow, I want to play. Meow. They hungry? No. Luna waking because she heard Maya. Okay.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Yeah, pause blurps, please. Good idea. Oh. Hi, Maya. Come here. Okay, Maya, you are too good at ignoring me. Oh, come here. Oh, it's okay. She won't even land on my lap. She won't even land. She's like, she's kicking my stomach to jump before she's even landed. Luna's not impressed. Okay. Oh, this room looks amazing. It's so cute.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Saving? No! Can I go back? No! We need to restart the game, guys. Okay.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
This is not Molly's room. This is a different room.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's cute. We saw Molly's room, right? This is not how it looked like.
Being inside for the first time,
but it's Molly's
I felt
room.
like I'd stepped behind a painting.
That's not how it looked like in the peephole. Or am I remembering wrong? Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947.
I'll be gone
Dear
soon?
Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, now I'm playing her?
My Halloween candy was all gone. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
She's awake? Oh, come on.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Is that a real carrot? Wait, was the peephole from this direction? She has two doors, I just realized. December 1947. That's as long as her calendar was never moved.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Poor child. Jesus.
I kept eating and eating.
Toothpaste? Does that work?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Is that real or plastic? Nothing from the toilet, at least. That's good. Can't reach the book.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Is she gonna eat the bird?
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh my god, the window is chained.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
What? Whoa. I can jump. Very high.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Okay, keep going. I just noticed there's cat sounds when I jump. No, not up there. I guess here?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Aww. Well, you're a cat, to be fair. But yeah. Wait, where'd the bird go? Up? Oh, I see it. Is the bird showing me a way? Maybe?
I jumped and I almost got her.
Can we get on the chairs, perhaps? Yes? No?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Let's see, maybe here? No? How do we get up? Is this the way to go? This could be the way. Maybe? She's way too far now. Maybe I get on the table? No? Nothing here? Which branch?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Dad?
All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Okay. Does her dad know about her turning into a cat in her free time?
I gobbled her up.
Whoa, okay.
Suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Okay, we're an owl now. Oh, I can look around. Can I hit this?
Rabbits.
Rabbits. More rabbits. Anything here? No, just more rabbits. That's one hell of a trip, yep, to say the least. More rabbits. She certainly has an imagination. Can you press anything? Oh!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Okay.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
This is pretty messed up. Why is a child thinking about eating animals in one bite? That's brutal.
A mama rabbit.
A mama rabbit? Okay.
almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
What?
And suddenly,
Did you say I
there was a
started
shark.
choking? We're a shark now? We need water. Okay, this game went from like really sad to what the hell is going on? Am I supposed to move? Are you joking me? Okay.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Right.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Okay, the fact that it's a child talking through this is really messed up.
I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I
What?
opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Okay. What am I now? Am I a snake? Where's my head? Am I an octopus with long arms? I am a snake. A kraken?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I smell people. Where'd the bird go? Can I go here? No. Okay. I guess we just maybe go past this car? Because otherwise I'm going in circles. No? Maybe to the right? Yes, okay, to the right. I swear to God, if they make us eat humans...
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
What did we just do?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
You wanted to stop eating things?
Drunken sailor, what shall we do with a drunken sailor?
This song he's singing, oh my God.
His belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor. In the morning.
Uh-oh.
What shall we do?
not gonna eat him? Wait, it looks like we're not eating this guy.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
I joined for kitty, stayed for the weird tentacle human eating game. Oh my god.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
The good smell went into an old pipe. Okay, well let's see. At least it's not a human. Humans don't travel in pipes. Toilet? Are we gonna eat ourselves?
I got closer and closer.
This is where we started. We're gonna eat our parents? All my stomachs?
All my stomach started growling.
Do krakens have multiple stomachs?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
That's what happened?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay. Edith, 1999. Lewis. Milton. I was the youngest. Dawn is my mother. Okay. Alright. I live in a family tree. Holy shit, 3 kids died younger than 16. Oh my god! Calvin was 11 years old. Barbara was 16 years old. Molly was 10 years old. Edie lived a long time. Odin lived a decently long time. Walter, it's like 50, decent. Sam, decent. Okay, Gregory. Gregory 1 years old. Gus, 13 years old. Okay, they have a tendency to die young in this family. How is 30 years old decent? That's actually true. 30 is not that decent. I did bad math. Sam is also pretty young. But compared to the kids. And also back in the day, 30 was kind of normal, right? I think. Maybe. Not sure.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Oh, there's no chains anymore.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Okay. What? Bunch of video cassettes.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Mole man.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr. My friend Bigfoot. Built in 1937.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Wait, what? Dragon? Dragon kills Finch? Oh, that kind of dragon. Okay. Tragedy strikes Finch family. I see. Before we take the door, let's see if
Her
anything
room was
else
like a
is
museum.
clickable. Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
They were Norwegian.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
The curse.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Okay.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
So Sven builds it. Oh, and that's it. Okay. They said something about the bricks
Whatever's
from...
wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah. They said something about the bricks being from the house which was drowned. Meaning, I don't really get it. But the drowned house, they managed to take some parts of it and bring it up. Norwegian folk tales.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I mean, it's a little bit suspicious that her grandmother is 90 and like 90% of the family barely make it to 10 years old. Some interesting carpet. No mirror.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Okay.
It was a pretty big trace.
Key? By Sven and Edith Finch. There's a secret in this bathroom. Huh. They really played around with the secret, huh?
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Oh?
It's in the last place you would look.
Okay.
It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Okay. Is this like a photo room?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Alright, you know, just a casual secret room behind the bathroom. Why not? No, I didn't mean to leave. I didn't mean to leave. Go back. I didn't mean to leave. I'm not done. Let's go back in. Did you explore the bedroom? Yeah, I think so. I think I saw everything in the bedroom. Wait! Do you mean there? No, I haven't. Is that the order I should do it? Let's do it. Wait, this door is not even openable. Never mind. Never mind. You recommend Fallout 76? Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it. And it's free to play right now if you want to check it out. Why is an empty bottle in the trash? It's a good question. Milton. Couple turns land into a native haven. Fort Calvin. This is a cool room. What the hell? To command center. Oh, I can't go past this? Oh, that's such a cool room. Edith Finch National Park. Enlist. Join and fight.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin,
I can go there.
and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh my god, what is this? A note.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Okay.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Okay, this movement. My head. Can we jump off?
Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Can we jump off this? Yeah, actual motion sickness. Stop it. Can we jump off? Do we have to like swing hard enough? Alright, forward, back. Forward, back. Forward.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Holy. Holy!
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That's how he died? He just swung?
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Okay. That's not how any of this works. He flew, yeah. He actually flew.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Something here. Wait, that's so cool. Okay. Wow. Okay. Impressive.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I'm gonna check this out. There's 2 ways to go. Okay, we'll go here.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barbara.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Barb ST. Rated jobs increased. Violations pile up. Happy birthday. She died at 16.
Of all the
Dreadful
stories people
stories.
wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her
Okay.
biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter.
Oh, okay.
Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding.
I never
until
got the key
finally
from that.
The key pops out.
I never got the key from that.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
You didn't do it long enough? Yeah.
She reached for the music box.
Wait, now I get to do it?
Found the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She
Oh
found
my
Rick's
God.
crutch and imagined the
Actual
worst.
Halloween music. What is going on here?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Dr. Carl?
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
That's all she says? Oh dear?
Oh!
Rick?
Oh my
Barb,
God.
relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
And she just said,
I'm
oh
not
dear?
Scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Okay.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Okay.
Hey, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
What if he is dead? Oh, not that way. Okay. Oh, rollerblades. Eye close. Walter.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Uh-oh.
Bob
Uh-oh.
returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And there he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
The window? Oh yeah, the secret room here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
We were here. Go out the window, I guess?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Okay. In that case, where do we go?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
I guess we go hit him? Nice. Oh, he tripped?
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
What if it's her boyfriend and she just killed him? This Halloween music, oh my... Ah, he's gone!
Vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Ding dong.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. That's what she says? Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream
What?
come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Then she screamed?
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara.
This game has taken so many turns. I'm so confused.
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans.
Yeah, this game was not very
Police
cozy.
blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Real eerie tale? Yeah, no, this is a completely different vibe from the title and from the beginning of the game in general.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yeah, maybe actually. Maybe. Alright. That's Barbara's story. I think this is sealed. Yeah, I think there was another room here. We passed it.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Well, because she thought about the ear? I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Where are we now? Wait, there's more? Wait, this is such a sneaky area.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay. Never mind. Oh, we're back. We're back to where we started.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother.
Yeah, that was
Calvin.
Calvin's room.
As a kid, I just assumed every house
The
had peepholes
bathroom.
and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Yeah, we've been there too. Oh, maybe we do go to the music box again now.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
I don't think we're in this room yet. I want to check Molly's room again because that really threw me off. I felt like it was a different room. Ah. Makes sense now. Okay. Is this a library? This is like a house. Something inspectable. Where? Barbara died 1960s. Comic book was released 1961. Yeah. They said that people were doing different stories of how she might have died, right? So this was like a made-up story of how she might have died. She was already dead at that point, right? A white thing? Where?
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside
this
the
one.
music box near the basement. Whenever people ask me about my family,
This one?
the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Is that the one? Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, now we'll go and check the key stuff. Could I have kept twisting it before? Or is it meant to be done now, in the end? Okay. Looks like a fine cellar, basement. Nothing too strange. No monsters. No blood.
Mom said the basement
lot of
was off
wood.
limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Tetanus. What's tetanus? Okay,
I
this
saw
is really
Edie
dark.
sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay. The
I thought
fridge.
maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What? What?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
What the heck?
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Okay.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to
1976.
anything.
The exact same thing happens every single day. What was
Even
the
a
year
monster
before? Was it
on the other side of the
67?
door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
68. Okay, so it's been 8 years.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
2005 means he was in the basement while the family was living upstairs.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Okay. Oops. Yeah, this is not exactly a horror game, no, but it's a bit creepy. It's like a story game, narrative with a bit of creepiness going on. So we're coming out now.
I know
for
it's
the
out
first
there
time?
somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
I mean, Calvin died
Maybe
because
this is all a mistake.
Oh.
But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Okay.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
2005.
I don't mind if I only have a year left.
Wait, why does he think he only has a year left?
Or a single week.
Oh.
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
He died to the train?
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
What the?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Sure. Okay. Alright. I guess now we're gonna take the same path as him, but Not get run over by a train. Stays locked in a shelter for 30 years, goes out and dies immediately. Lesson learned, don't ever go out.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
That's the path he took.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Okay.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two.
Maybe two? Oh, he might not be
I
dead.
thought it was
she
time I heard
thinks?
the stories for myself.
Or does she mean her grandma?
And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Right, there's no train path.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Is that a statue or a person?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
You? Who's she talking to?
And
I
the
thought she's talking to
history
me.
you're a part of.
What? I'm a part of history?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Who are we?
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Anything else here? Nothing here. Little lights everywhere. That's pretty sweet. Why did she come back again? She had a key from her mother.
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Okay. Let's click the tree. Or not click, but get close to it. Okay. That seemed like a suspicious patch, but apparently not. Trash only.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Nothing
What
there.
kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Finishes building a cemetery before starting the house. I mean, that's kind of weird. That is kind of weird. Mods? Do
It's
we have
embarrassing
mods?
for me to admit this, but... The pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
They had a pet cemetery? What the hell? No mods and animal, we took care? Okay. Something bad happened. Shotzi, Shadow, Christopher, Oliver, Bob.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
2 were her fault?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara Finch. Oh, is this like that famous star thingy on the floor in America? Is that what that represents? Molly Finch. Her symbol is a cat. I wonder why. Or I guess because they read her diary.
I'm sure
And
Odin's
she was
monument
describing
had been
herself
Edie's
being the
idea.
cat.
My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
What was Odin's? Sven was the builder. Edie. Oh, Edie died too. I didn't realize. 2010. So who's alive then? Nobody's just us. Yeah, it's just us. Everyone's dead. The Hollywood Walk of Fame, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
What is that?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, so it's there. So when they got the bricks, they basically meant they went there with the boat, got some bricks and came back, right? I missed something? Okay. What did I miss?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Wait, here?
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
No? At the graves?
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam, Gregory, Gus. Wait, isn't this how I'm supposed to go? So what did I miss? Milton.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
This is a different path?
There's so many things
Did I
I
not
wish I
miss
could ask my
anything?
mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Tombstones? This reminds me of Life is Strange. I can see that. Yeah, the slow walk. Can I? No, I can't speed up. It is pretty slow. Okay, so down here. Are you sure? Bailey. I don't see anything. Okay, I think I'll skip. Maybe you forgot. Go to Walters? Okay. Ah, cool. Oh, okay, there was no little figure indication. That's so pretty. That's really cool. Yeah, that looked cool. There was no white marker. Now I can die in peace. Nice. Alright, now we can go down. It's so quiet when she's already told all the stories. I missed that MMO playthrough, that's cool. Yeah, that's a nice little detail. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes you have to like walk up to something to see like the animation related to it. You won't see it from clicking. Here? There was something? No. You're tricking me now? With this slow walking, I don't know if my heart can take it.
But looking back on it now,
Oh no. I'm outside. Wait, I have a body? Wait. All right. Good to know. Telling him, I find bugs in every game. Every game, I will find a bug that doesn't even exist. Cool, okay. At least there's no fall damage. Imagine that, like random fall
if she
damage.
told me there was going to be
in a
so
game
much
that has
climbing,
no fall damage.
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
She's 22 weeks pregnant? How much is that? Divided by 4, like 5 months? She doesn't look pregnant. Wait, why are we climbing again? Oh, we just fell like 5 meters. Wait, she's 17,
I never
isn't
met
she?
Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Okay.
They were both pretty intense.
Ah, the final room. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Okay.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
I'm over here, Dad.
Jesus. These flashbangs.
Just need to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can hit the road.
Shot of me, but how? Oh, am I here?
What?
Oh!
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
What else? Forest? supposed to find something here? No?
Definitely should
Oh.
not have drunk all that coffee.
I'm watching my
I'll
dad
take a
pee.
picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Does it sound like I'm done? Nothing quite like being. Hey!
That's a keeper.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Now, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Okay.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
How to build a fire.
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Okay.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
A trail?
Give me a minute to check the map. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Like what? Fish? The island?
Let's see. Maybe.
What am I supposed to find?
It could have been.
Hunting season. No? In the back here? How about this boat? No? No?
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Animals?
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination.
Oh, she's
Focus on
gonna
your target.
shoot?
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
Oh my god, that's kind of brutal. Is she crying?
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that,
Aw.
okay?
She's not ready for that. Oh. I'm moving.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
That's how he died?
Of all these stories, That's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Why? Jesus. And we still don't know what happened to her grandmother.
Instead of
either.
hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Okay. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else in here. His own dumb fault? Yeah, I guess that could be argued.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
I can't believe he died like that. What the heck? Is it time to find out what happened to grandmother?
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
And what happened to my dad? This isn't what I thought it would be. I got this game, I think. Yeah, this was the last thing I expected. At the beginning, when she was walking to the house and stuff like that, I was like, okay, yeah, it could make sense. But everything else that happened, it's been kind of crazy. Divorce. Divorce. Did we know this?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh my god. Okay, so as long as we're moving, the music Pull it out!
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
This is a game. This game gave me mega trauma. Oh no. Jesus Christ.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, take all the letters? Or not? Maybe move this around? No. Oh, there's more?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I remember.
Pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Any more words?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Rude.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad.
Whoa, I just grabbed all the furniture.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Whoa. It's like a hurricane?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
What?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
I don't understand. Did you figure out how? No. There's a kite around that acts like wind and blows everything and destroys everything. What did I miss? Hurricane gets hit by stuff. Yeah, so it's the hurricane then. He was alone at the beach. Oh, wait, the people weren't there? I thought there were people there. Okay. Alright. So he was alone. Oh, climbing, what the hell?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
He was unsupervised. Yeah, no, now I get it. Now I get it. I thought they were there the whole time. I thought they were in the tent that blew up or that got winded.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
That's the dad, Sanjay.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Okay. Then what? Wait. Is that it here? Supposed to go back? I thought I explored everything up to this area. Back to Sam's room. Am I going the wrong way? Did I miss something? What did I miss? You were right, need to go back inside? Yeah? Okay. So I missed something else. Okay, let's see. There's no path here. No open windows. Saving, apparently. No cupboards. The door is sealed. Oh, maybe here. Oh no, this takes me... I was already there. Okay, let's take a look. Take a look again. Maybe there was something else up there. Maybe there was something else up here. Oh, maybe even further up? No. Oh.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
That was fast. A year later.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Did she say when Dad
the house
died?
had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Did she say when Dad... We still don't know how he died, right?
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Edith Lewis Milton.
But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Okay. That's a cool room. What is he drawing? A window, door. He made these? Oh, the door was his door. Milton. Magic
Milton
paintbrush.
Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
His painting became real? Oh! He drew a door and then went into the door. That's his story?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Okay, well, now we have to go and try the door, right? We need to try the door.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
No, it doesn't work. There's also a lot of environmental storytelling. Yeah, that's true. A lot of small things everywhere. Like little articles. Okay, it seems like that's it for here. Monka disappeared as a teenager and turned up in Australia 45 years later. Is this a real story?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Nothing. It's a pretty game though. Seems like that's it. Now what? Huh. Here. Go back to the classroom and read the newspaper? Classroom? Newspaper. This is the classroom, right? Do you see a newspaper? Near Sanjay's memorial? Oh. Relief efforts end in disaster. Hundreds of relief volunteers are injured or dead after the effects of a second earthquake. Oh, you mean that's why he died? Zolvian, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. That's how people assume how her dad. Yeah, I see.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
So Lewis didn't mind her being there? Oh, this doesn't go in there. What is this? This cannot be safe.
Lewis's
Smoker.
room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Dawn Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
I'm trying to take that, but it doesn't work.
wander.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I'm walking.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had
What
hoped
is
he'd
going
find himself.
on?
But he found something more. I worried about him then.
What the heck?
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Okay.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
This looks like a little
It
mini
seemed
game.
very promising at first.
Yeah, he's having a mentee bee, that's for sure.
He told me he'd made a new
A
friend.
dog. A dog? He imagined a dog?
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly,
Lewis-topia?
brick by brick. Then
He's
he made
playing
musicians.
a game. Isn't he?
And songs for them to play.
Maybe he created a game.
He talked about starting a band.
Okay.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery,
No longer spoke?
but his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck
Okay, the
me
image is taking over the whole screen.
that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor,
An election?
and he won.
Oh my god, it's like the Super Mario ending.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Yeah, I can tell. A boat sailing game now?
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Okay.
New Lewis.
Oh my god.
St. Louis.
What is
He started
going
drifting
on?
away from our reality.
Is he actually playing games, or is this his own head? If he's playing games, I guess, you know, it makes sense. But if it's in his head...
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go
Minneapolis.
home from the cannery.
He forgot to go home?
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Okay, he's imagining. That's kind of crazy.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen, I guess?
Handsome queen.
Gay? Both is gay.
The queen was on her own quest for...
Radiant rainbows.
Radiant rainbows.
We made it! No, we broke it! There we go. Now we made it.
He followed the sound of her...
Uh-oh. Silver harp.
Silver harp.
Oh no! I missed one. Oops. A rip achievement, I'm assuming.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, I just realized his image is now taken over the entire
He knew the
thing.
world was all in his imagination.
We're in Aladdin now. It should be faster. Faster.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Faster.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Something greater.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Where are we? Exit. Is this maybe the
Began
work
to forget
closet?
the world we know.
Yeah, it's the workplace. Wait,
I
are they
think it
losing the
pained him
fish?
to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Wait, are we gonna kill him? Is that him?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him.
Does he jump out the window?
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh, no.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Okay.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Does substance abuse make you more prone to mental illness, or perhaps the other way around? I agree with that. I think both ways. I agree.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Marry her? Live happily ever after? Oh, I'm being crowned. I'm being crowned.
Bend down his head.
chopped! I'm being chopped!
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
What actually happened to him, though? What actually happened to him? Surely he didn't go to the freaking chopping machine while being
My
crowned.
brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Okay. Just suicide, basically? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
He was bad. That's funny. He had 2 monitors. Look at that. Fancy. Alright. Okay. What are the books laying around? The books? The Red King's Dream. Geography. Masters of Game Design. World History. Theodore's Quality Cards. The rest you can imagine indicates he actually bowed down into a chopping machine. Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, it sounds like he was maybe studying creating games. And that's where his fancy took him. Yeah, he's got a water pipe too.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
I guess that's why they mirrored.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Right, there's up and down.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Okay, so they left because Lewis died. I mean, it makes sense.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Happy 90th birthday. To teach and to learn. Disaster relief.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Wait, is this my room? I just realized I haven't seen my own room. You could have seen a headless figure wearing his clothes.
But it
that
had
he
to
wore in
end
the
one
daydream?
way or
What the?
another.
This is my
All
room.
that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
Small details. Yeah, that's incredible.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Boots on bed? True, actually. Oh.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
The library! We don't know anything about it yet.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Okay. Does she know confirmed what the curse is? The real curse?
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edie. Oh, she wrote a book.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh?
That night, the tide went way, way out.
What happened?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
So we could reach the old house, basically?
I've seen that house every day of my life.
So we can walk to it because there's no water. The tide is so low.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Okay. I can't see anything.
I got turned around.
Go around it? Or was that a hint to actually turn around?
For a while, I wandered.
I think we followed the text.
I started seeing things.
Is Edith the grandmother? Yes. Nah, a Hearthstone so fast.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
Okay.
That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
The red light.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Wait, what?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Oh, I never found out?
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Wait, great-grandma? Is she her mom's grandmother?
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh, shit.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
That's me moving it.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Okay.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
She got sick.
She got better for a while.
And then worse again.
And then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Ooh.
The last Finch left alive.
And now she's pregnant.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Luna just left.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
What? Wait, are we the daughter reading this right now?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh shit. It's not a daughter, it's a son. Why did I assume it's a son? I mean a daughter. So she died as well? And she had a son. Why did I think it's a daughter? That's the end? So she also ended up dying as a child then. Did she make it to 18? I don't know. Wait, why are they doing child pictures? That's messed up. Stop. No, this is crazy. I don't want to see everyone as a child. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. This was so messed up. I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel. I feel strange. Like for a moment I felt sad, but then I also feel really creeped out, and then it also just feels messed up. Like, I don't know. I might be crying. I'm so conflicted. I don't know what I'm feeling. Holy crap. Definitely a trip. Traumatic. Psychological drama horror? Yeah. Everyone dies. No, editing affects the way the words influence over death. I love the girl's voice. It's very, it's a very good storytelling voice. Come here. I think Luna knew that the story is ending here. So she's like, hey, I want to be there too. I don't want to be alone. Oh my god, that Barbara Finch story with the comic? All the stories are pretty unique, actually. And the way that they're told, I mean. Not just story-wise, but the way that they're told, they were really unique. Holy crap, yeah, this was such a weird game. And you know what actually happened to Molly? Did she starve to death? Molly died after eating things she should have not eaten, I think? Okay. Probably the holly berries? Yeah. Makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. So messed up. What's your favorite story? Oh. I think the uniqueness of Barbara's story really stood out to me. But I enjoyed Lewis's story too. Those are the first two that come to mind, at least now that I thought about it. Barbara's story and Lewis' story came to mind, so maybe one of those at least stuck out the most for me. Lewis for sure was the most captivating. Lewis was the first. The fish story? Yeah, the fish story. The Edith Finch team, 2012-2017. The end. The Molly story was pretty cool too, where she turned into different animals and stuff. That's when the game kind of started becoming weird. No, the team didn't die. I think that's just like when their work ended because the game came out, you know? The game was released, so the work ended. Why don't you let us read the book Edith wrote, what she see in the house? True! We don't really know what happened. Edith, we didn't find out the truth. So many questions. So many questions. 5 years old team. It's a curse. That's why. It made me forget what the game was all about for the first minutes. Felt like a kid again, having so much fun playing with a rubber duck. Yeah, that's actually true. There's a lot. Wait, a lot I missed? Really? Like what kind of things? You didn't read chat earlier, but there's a game about Milton. There's a game about Milton? It's impossible to get everything? But did I miss a whole, like, side game? I can imagine I might have missed some little small things, but... Can you miss big things? I thought the game was linear. It's not linear? I'm pretty sure you got all the big stuff. Did I miss a game about Milton? Can you even miss anyone's story? Because I feel like the game felt linear. It's like telling you... Oh, there we go. A replay story. Does that restart? The game about Milton is a separate one. The Unfinished Swan. Oh, it's a separate game. Okay. Okay. It was a nice game. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. This was really cool. It was bigger than I thought. How long was this? I thought Aga said it took Guza an hour and a half. This took me longer than an hour and a half. You can only miss details? Yeah, that's what I thought. 2 hours? Oh, okay. Alright, then it was kind of short. Alright. I think because I hopped into a whole new world, it felt like I was gone for 3-4 hours, but maybe not. Because so many different things happened. Wasn't it 3 hours? I don't know. I don't remember what time it was when I swapped. Just over 2 hours, 2:15. Oh, okay. We went through all those stories in 2 hours? That's crazy. No one in the family lives beyond their 30s, pretty much. And it seems like most of them are average, like 10 years old. Do you get the vibe as well? What's that? Not what I expected. I thought it would be like Ethan Carter based on the story. Yeah, I thought so too. The beginning was kind of exactly as I had imagined the game to be, except I wouldn't know where the story goes exactly, right? But then it ended up being like a bunch of little mini games within the game. It was like a real trip. I still can't believe Calvin swinged himself down a cliff. Yeah. That one also made me feel motion sick. It's like, I don't want to do this. But yeah, that was really cool though. Thank you for the recommendation to play this. And Walter, who gets hit by a train after 30 years in isolation. I can't believe he was there while the family lived in the house. Oh, the deer that killed the dad. Oh my god. Okay, there's quite a few stupid ones. Like, in entertaining ways. The motorcycle and the camera flashes. Yeah, the camera flashing was also a bit extreme. Yeah, a lot of these deaths could have been avoided. Yeah. Molly, the animal trip. Barbara, the comic trip. Calvin, the swing. Sam, the freaking deer. Walter, the train after all those years. How did Odin die? I don't remember. Gregory, bathtub. Gus, the wind outside, the storm. Dawn got sick in the end. Milton. We didn't truly find out where Milton ended up, did we? Oh, Odin drowned with the first house, yeah. I'm glad you finished it. I watched Hakshu play it and she stopped because of motion sickness. Really? I did feel the motion sickness in the swing game, but outside of that, it was okay. And then Lewis with the game brain. Yeah, that was everyone. That's probably what Edie found, her father's corpse. But we read that he died in the earthquake, right? So maybe not that mysterious about the father's corpse. You already wearing the wristband? No. No. Not just if you were over motion sickness by playing Alan Wake 1. Is this game known to be motion sickness inducing? I think it's been working, like, because I've had a few games that have caused a little bit of motion sickness, and I think it's helped. Hello, Annie, how are you? I'm good, Santa. How are you? The depressed older brother segment was insane. The fish guy. Yeah. Yeah, I think the stories that stood out to be the most was Lewis, the brother, who went depressed, and Barbara, second. Sanjay was Edith's father, Odin's great-great-grandfather. Oh, were we talking about Odin? I thought we were talking about Sanjay. Sanjay was the one in the earthquake, right? Lewis had the most realistic story, drug abuse and delusion. Yeah, and they also added the game aspect to it. They know gamers are going to play this game, so I think they definitely did design Lewis to be the most relatable for a lot of people. You asked how Odin died? Oh, I see. Yeah. But yeah, this was, my head feels so heavy. Yeah, my head feels heavy. That was a lot. So keys now, right? Yeah. I need to first AFK, and then I'll let you know. If we have a healer, maybe I'll come back for a key. For now, I need a break. This was really cool. Thank you guys for hanging out. Doing this together. Mark the game complete on games list. Nice.